Hey, wait, stop. What happened to your hand? No, nothing isn't going to work. Your sleeve is torn, your hand looks awful, and you're doing that thing where you keep your shoulders very still because moving hurts. So, try again. You caught yourself. On what exactly? The entire pavement? Come here. No, closer than that. You're holding it behind your leg, like I somehow won't notice if only 80% of the injured hand is visible. Let me see your hand. I wasn't asking because I'm curious. Give it to me. Thank you. Good boy. Okay. It's mostly scraped up. A little swelling. Your knuckles took the worst of it. And this part here? No, I'm not pressing. I'm looking. There's rain all over it, so I can't tell what's water and what's blood. Very convenient. You're lucky. And before you say it, no, mostly scraped up does not mean perfectly fine. Look at me. Did somebody do this? No? You're sure? Okay, good. Because I was about 3 seconds away from becoming a much more difficult person. So you slipped, landed badly, and then decided the clever thing to do was keep walking home alone in the rain. Excellent plan. Very elegant. No notes. Wait. Keep your hand here a second. There's grit in the scrape, and you're bleeding through the cuff a little. Not much. Still annoying. Who did this? Yes, I heard you. The pavement. I'm choosing to take it personally. It looks smug. Can you move your fingers? Slowly. 1, 2. Okay. Does that hurt? A little where? Here? Not there. Good. Any dizziness? Nausea? Did you hit your head? No. Good. And you remember the whole thing? No missing bit between falling and standing back up? Good. Then we're not doing anything dramatic. We're doing boring. Boring is good. Boring means I get you home, wash this properly, put something cold on the swelling, and make sure you stop pretending your nervous system is a suggestion. Give me your bag. Don't. I can see the argument forming. Your eyebrows just moved. Give me the bag. Thank you. And your other hand? No, the uninjured one. I'm not trying to collect the whole set. There. Hold on to my sleeve if you need to. Or my hand. I don't care. Just don't do the weird macho thing where you stagger 3 steps behind me and insist you're basically fine. I've met you. I know what basically fine looks like. This isn't it. You're cold. You are. Your fingers are freezing. Why didn't you call someone? Your phone died? Of course it did. Naturally. This whole evening is apparently a group project between you and bad decisions. Do you at least have your keys? Okay, tiny victory. We're celebrating keys now. That's where the bar is. Hey, I'm teasing because you're looking embarrassed. Not because I think this is funny. You scared me for a second. Yeah, you did. No apology. Just stay next to me. The road's slick. Also, your shoelace is half undone. Of course it is. Stay up. No, actually, stand still. There. You owe me nothing. I just don't want tonight to become a trilogy. And if you fall again, I'm leaving you there out of principle. I'm kidding. Mostly. Come on. Home. We're taking the slow route because the shortcut has those stupid, uneven stones. And apparently the pavement has already had enough access to you for one evening. And don't even think about saying you can manage alone. You already tried that. I have visual evidence. Slow down. I'm not in a hurry. You are not going to win anything by getting home 30 seconds faster. Except maybe a second injury, which would be greedy. One is enough. Here, take the inside of the umbrella. Because you're taller, and somehow still worse at using umbrellas. You're holding it like you're negotiating with the weather. Move over. There. See? Dryish. Luxury. Your half of the umbrella is doing significantly better than mine, by the way. I hope you're appreciating the sacrifice. My left sleeve is developing its own ecosystem. How's the hand? Same. Okay. And the rest of you? Anything else starting to hurt now that the adrenaline's wearing off? Shoulder? Knee? Just the knee a little, of course. You really distributed the damage. Efficient. Okay. Tell me if it starts throbbing more. And don't give me that look. I know I'm asking every 40 seconds. I'm going to keep doing it. You can either answer me or listen to me become increasingly specific. How is the third knuckle from the left? Rate the emotional well-being of your thumb. I have options. You know what annoys me? You didn't even look surprised to see me. Like me finding you half-soaked and bleeding on the walk home is somehow a normal Tuesday. What were you doing out this late anyway? You stayed late for that? Okay. That's actually responsible. I was prepared to be mean about it. Ruined my evening again. I was getting coffee. Terrible coffee. And before you ask why I was buying coffee this late, I had every intention of drinking half of it, regretting it, and then complaining tomorrow that I couldn't sleep. I have routines. Terrible coffee. The machine near campus makes something that legally resembles coffee if you don't think about it too hard. I put 2 sugars in it, and it still tasted judgmental. So technically, you rescued me from finishing it. You're welcome. Careful, Curb. There. Good boy. Oh. Interesting. No, keep walking. I said nothing. I did not smile. The streetlight did something weird. Mind your business. You're doing that thing again. That tiny inhale when your hand hurts. You think it's subtle. It's not. Do you want me to stop for a second? Okay. Then we stop. Lean against the wall. Give me your hand again. No, I'm not going to poke it. I'm checking the swelling. Still about the same. Good. And your face has some color back. Also good. You're shivering less. Very exciting. We love measurable progress. You know, for someone who spends this much time pretending I annoy him, you're being very cooperative. Oh, I'm unbearable? That's interesting. You are currently holding my sleeve with both hands. Well, 1.5 hands. Still, evidence is evidence. Okay, come on. We're close. And if you need to stop again, say it before your face tells me. Your face is extremely bad at confidentiality tonight. Wait, you weren't really going to call anyone, were you? Your phone being dead wasn't the whole reason. I knew it. Who would you have called? Nobody? Right. Of course. That's annoying. Not because you need a designated rescue team. Just because you looked at this situation and apparently decided the best option was walk it off and hope nobody notices. You do know I would have come, right? You don't. Okay. We're talking about that when you're warm and sitting down. Because if I try to have this conversation on a wet pavement, I'm going to become dramatic. And I refuse to give you that satisfaction. Here, steps. Slow. One at a time. I've got you. Keys. You still have them? Good. Give them to me. Because your injured hand is the one you're trying to use. Honestly, how are you alive? Door open. Shoes off. Careful with the wet floor. Actually, give me the umbrella too. There. Bag. Keys. Umbrella. Look at me being useful. It's disgusting. Stay with me. Straight to the couch. Yes, I'm ordering you around. You can file a complaint tomorrow. Tonight, sit. There. Good boy. And now I'm going to find out whether your first aid kit contains actual first aid or just 3 bandages, a dead battery, and a receipt from 2024. Actually, save it. I want to be surprised. Oh my God, I was joking. Why is there a tiny screwdriver in your first aid kit? No, actually, don't explain. Some mysteries deserve to live. I found antiseptic, bandages, gauze, a single cough drop with no wrapper. I'm choosing not to investigate that. And a tiny packet of safety pins that has somehow migrated here from another dimension. And, against all odds, something cold in your freezer that isn't a bag of peas from the previous government. We're thriving. Come here. Hand on the towel. This might sting. I know. I'm warning you anyway. And if you swear at me, I'll allow it. One free swear. After that, there's a surcharge. Ready? Okay. There. Easy. I'm just cleaning around it first. You can squeeze my wrist if you need to. Not my fingers. I need those. Mostly for pointing at you when you're being stupid. A little more. I know. Good boy. Hey, look at me. You're okay. It's just the antiseptic. Breathe. There. See? Worst part's over. You didn't even use your free swear. Wasteful. I would have used it immediately. Now this. Not too tight. Tell me if your fingers feel weird. Good. Move them again. Perfect. Well, not perfect. You look like you lost an argument with a sidewalk. But medically, we're improving. Here, cold pack. Wrap it in the towel. No, don't put it directly on your skin. I cannot believe I'm explaining ice to an adult. Yes, I know you knew that. I wanted the experience. There, hold it like this. Actually, give me that. I'll hold it. Your good hand is shaking from the cold. You really didn't think I'd come. Why? Because I don't exactly act like I care? Okay, that's fair. I hate that it's fair. But it's fair. I tease you because, I don't know, you're easy to tease. You make that face, the one you're making now. And then you say something back, and I spend the rest of the day pretending I didn't think it was funny. That's our thing. Or I thought it was. I didn't realize you were taking the wrong part seriously. No apology this time. This one is mine. If I've spent months calling you annoying and stealing your pens and acting like sitting next to you is some terrible inconvenience, then I don't get to be shocked that when something actually went wrong, you didn't think of me as the person who'd show up. I would have shown up. You could have sent me a single question mark and a location, and I probably would have shown up annoyed, confused, and wearing mismatched socks. Even if it was 3 a.m, even if you were on the other side of town, even if you called and just said, "Hey, something happened," I would have come. Probably while complaining, but I would have come. And I would have brought the good bandages, because apparently yours live next to screwdrivers. What? You thought I'd make fun of you for getting hurt? sweetheart, no. I might make fun of the pavement. I might make fun of the umbrella. I might ask why you own 6 nearly identical black hoodies and somehow chose the only one with a broken zipper tonight. I will absolutely make fun of the fact that you tried to unlock your door with the hand that looks like a rejected tomato. But not this. Not you needing help. That's different. Give me your other hand. Just give it. There, see? I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding it. You're still cold and tense and apparently determined to sit like you're waiting for a dentist. Lean back. A little more. There. And take your shoulders out of your ears. Yes, I can see them. You look like you're trying to become a turtle. That's better. How's the pain now? 4? Okay. That's better than whatever your face was saying outside. I'm going to get you water. Then you're going to tell me if you need anything else. And this time, nothing has to actually mean nothing. Deal? Good. Good boy. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping that one. Here, water. Slowly. You don't have to finish it in one breath. Nobody is timing you. Good. And before you ask, yes, I checked the instructions on the antiseptic. I'm not just improvising healthcare based on vibes. Mostly. Scoot over, because I'm sitting down. Relax. I'm not moving in. I'm not moving in. Your couch is terrible. There. And here's the blanket you were pretending you didn't need. No, I saw you look at it. I'm not even going to make you ask. Hand up. Cold pack again. How's that? Too cold? Okay. Towel folded once more. Better? Good. You're finally unclenching your jaw. I was starting to think that was just your face now. Can I ask you something without you turning it into a joke? Why do you always do that? The I'm fine thing. Not tonight specifically, just in general. You don't want people worrying. Yeah, you said that with your whole chest like it's obviously a good answer. It isn't. Not to me. I can worry and survive. I'm very talented. I contain multitudes. Worry, sarcasm, an unreasonable number of black socks. You don't have to save me from caring about you. And before you start, I'm not asking you to call me every time you bump your elbow. I'm asking you not to walk home bleeding because you've decided being inconvenient is somehow worse than being hurt. There's a difference. Here, your hand's slipping. I've got it. You're looking at me. What? I look different when I'm worried? That's rude. I look exactly the same. Maybe slightly more threatening. Stop smiling. You're injured. Act serious. No, stop. You're making me laugh, and I am trying to maintain a reputation. Okay, fine. Maybe I care a little. More than a little. There. Happy? Actually, keep that answer to yourself. Actually, no. Answer. Are you okay with me staying for a while? Yeah? Okay. Then I'm staying. And you're not getting up. No laptop, no shower until you're steady, and that hand isn't throbbing. No mysterious household task you've suddenly remembered. You can sit, you can drink water, you can complain. If you're very ambitious, you can choose what terrible thing we put on in the background, and then not watch because you're falling asleep. That's your schedule. Very demanding. Come here. Just a little. I'm not going to bite you. Probably. There. Lean against me if that's more comfortable. Yeah? Good. Your hair is wet. Of course it is. You have a towel somewhere? Or is that also living in the first aid kit next to the screwdriver? Never mind. Found one. You really committed to the whole pathetic rain-soaked protagonist aesthetic tonight. Hold still. I'm moving it out of your eyes. There. Better. And your hand stays here. Supervised. No heroic gestures. Good boy. There it is again. Nothing. I'm collecting data. Very scientific. You react to praise. Useful. Possibly dangerous information. Relax. I won't abuse the power. Much. Hey, if it starts hurting more, tell me. If you feel dizzy, tell me. If you want me to shut up for 5 minutes, well, you can tell me that too. I may ignore it, but communication is important. There. Stay. You don't have to fill the silence, by the way. I know I normally make that difficult. I can be quiet. For surprisingly long periods. Probably. I've got you. You're getting quiet. That's either a good sign, or you've finally discovered peace in my presence. I'm choosing to be flattered. Keep your hand still. I'm checking the bandage. Still clean. Good. The swelling looks a little less dramatic too. Your hand no longer looks like it has its own weather system. Progress. How's the pain? 3? Okay, I'll take 3. 3 is respectable. 3 can sleep. You know what's funny? I was supposed to go home, take off all of this, make tea, and watch something stupid. Instead, I'm sitting on your couch, holding a cold pack, and learning that your first aid kit has hardware in it. Honestly, this might be better. No, don't get smug. I said might. Your couch is still criminal. Tomorrow, I'm sending you a link to a normal cushion. You don't have to buy it. I'm just going to send it often enough that eventually you surrender. That's how most of my kindness works. Aggressive repetition. Close your eyes. Come on. You don't have to keep checking whether I'm still here. I'm still here. Close them. Good boy. There. Much better. Your hair is almost dry. I'm going to keep doing this for a bit. You can pretend it's because I'm being nice. Really, I'm fixing the terrible shape the rain gave it. Public service. Breathe slower. Not because you have to match me, just because every time you start thinking about something, your shoulders creep back up. In and out. Again. That's it. No big conversation now. We did enough of that. Your brain gets the rest of the night off. Tomorrow, you can decide whether this was horribly embarrassing. Tonight, you're just hurt and tired and allowed to be both. I keep thinking about one thing, though. The part where you said you wouldn't have called me. I know. I said no serious conversation. This isn't serious. It's a rule. A new one. Next time something happens, you call me. Yes, me. I don't care if it's inconvenient. I don't care if we argued that day. I don't care if I called you an idiot 10 minutes earlier. Actually, statistically, I probably did. You still call. And if your phone is dead, borrow one. If you don't know the number, you should know my number. You do? Oh, of course you do. Why is that unexpectedly? Never mind. I'm tired. Ignore me. You call me. Got it? Good boy. That's all I wanted. Now sleep. I'll stay until you're out. And before you ask, yes, I'll lock the door when I leave. I'll put water here. Your phone is charging. Your keys are on the table. Your bag is by the chair. Your precious tiny screwdriver is safely back with the medical supplies, where apparently it belongs. Everything is handled. You don't have to keep inventory in your head. You're almost asleep. I can tell because you're not correcting me anymore. That's usually how I know I've won. If you wake up and the hand hurts more, wake me. Yes, me. I said I'm staying for a while. I might fall asleep sitting here. That is not permission to take a picture. I will deny everything and steal your phone. But if you wake up and you're scared, or sore, or you just don't want to be alone for a minute, say my name. No speech, no explanation, just my name. I'll hear you. And next time something happens, you don't walk home alone. You don't decide nobody wants the trouble. You call me because I would have come every time. There. That face isn't helping. Forehead kisses are medically boring. Very standard. Ask anyone. Sleep. I've got your hand. I've got the door. I've got you. Good boy.